Heather from booktubes, and today is Mafia romance recommendations. This is one of my favorite subgenres, and I tend to not love the very popular ones in it, so it can be hard to find what you're looking for. I prefer ones that do focus more on the couple rather than the plot of the entire Mafia family. All of the books will be listed in the description. Any that are available on Kindle Unlimited are marked in my description, so always check that on my videos if you are a big KU user. My first recommendation is Scarred Queen, which is the first in the Queens series by Nikita Slater. So this woman is married to a mafia boss who is super abusive, and a different mafia boss comes in and decides that he's gonna take her and make her his. Now, he treats her amazingly, but he also, I don't think, was entirely interested in her opinion if she wanted to be his. I don't know. But he does treat her really well. You do have to watch her go through some abuse before he steals her, and there's quite a bit of suspense and quite a bit of mafia in this one. So even though there's a lot about the couple, and I really like the dynamics between the couple and kind of how they came to be, there is quite a bit involved in the mafia, and I really want to read the next one. I do, because I know who it's about. They're featured in this book, and it just sounds amazing. Also, you really get to see a woman come into her own and come into her power and come into confidence, because she's not being beaten down and she has a support system now, and I love it. I love seeing someone not just be a timid mouse. Next is His Virgin Queen by Mink. This is a smutty novella. The heroine is really naive. She is a mafia princess and has been trained to be a wife, and that's it. And she's given in marriage, gets stolen at the wedding by somebody else, which is one of my favorite tropes. It comes up a lot because I am a sucker for it. And again, the hero kind of gives her power and gives her a place and encourages her to come into her own. And I really like that. And there is a high school spin-off of her younger brother called Marco's Girl, which I recommended in my high school romance recommendations, and it's also really excellent, and he is part of the mafia and plays a big role in this book, even though it's a smutty novella. Next is The Professional, which is the first in the Game Maker series by Kresley. This is a great series. My library has the first two. It doesn't have the third, so I haven't read it, but I seriously might buy it because I wanted to read it for a long time. This one is so good. So this girl takes the place of her friend who is an escort, and she's going to just, you know, make the money that she needs in this one night. It's not entirely realistic. First of all, he wasn't sent the escort or anything like the escort that he asked for. Secondly, she doesn't follow any of the rules. Thirdly, I'm pretty sure he doesn't use a condom. She's not on birth control. Now, I don't think she gets pregnant there. Just FYI, I don't think she gets pregnant, but he kind of decides, okay, she's tried to trap me. I'm not going to let her go. I need to make sure and see if she's carrying my child so that she can't use it as blackmail or an extortion in the future. And we go from there. This is a Russian mafia romance and BDSM elements. One of the best ones I've read, really enjoyed. He treats her well while still kind of being hate to love, captor dynamics, if you will. Next is Bennett Mafia by Tijan. This one is very interesting. I really like Tijan as an author. These are younger characters. The main character was friends with the hero's sister. The sister has gone missing, and the brother comes and kind of captures the friend, knowing that she's going to know where the sister is, or the sister's going to come to her for help. And he's honestly trying to protect people, but like, he's willing to crush people who get in his way. Currently, she's somebody who's getting in his way. Tijan tends to be a little lower on the steam factor than I typically enjoy, but this is a excellent mafia romance. Lastly is The Woman at the Docks by Jessica Gadziala. The mafia play a role in a bunch of her series in Now I Sink Bank. This is the first one about an actual mafia character. I loved it. It is amazing. The main character is American / Venezuelan. Her mother was a illegal immigrant, and her father was abusive and knew that her mother couldn't go anywhere, and so they went through a lot. Well, her mother did end up escaping and then worked for some rich people as a housekeeper, and somebody accused her or something, and they turned her into ICE, and she was sent to Venezuela. And so the main character took care of her younger sister. Eventually, they went to Venezuela for a period of time, and the main character came back to America. But she finds out that her sister has been captured by human traffickers in Venezuela and is being shipped in a shipping container. She knows that the shipping container is going to go through this particular port. Unfortunately, the docks there are run by the mafia, and she knows you don't cross the mob. So she is trying to find her sister without getting caught. Spoiler alert, she does, and she falls in love with Mafia Man, and it's beautiful, and it's gorgeous, and there's a twist, and you should read it. That's it for my Mafia recommendations. I have more, but that's it for today. Let me know if you want more Mafia recommendations, what the best book you've read for Mafia is, if you've read and enjoyed any of these, and if you want more romance recommendations, please subscribe and stick around. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.